Hello, my name is Leanne Trianis and my partners are Madison Carter and Kelly Delgado. Today we're going to be talking about life on Mars. So our goal of this study is to determine the possibility of life on another planet such as Mars. For this to happen, we'll do a study on genetically modified plants that can trap carbon dioxide. So our main reason for relocation to Mars would be a lack of resources. For example, lack of land. Reasons we would relocate would be overpopulation and agriculture. Another reason would be a lack of elements such as mining, like the type of elements that they have on Mars that we would also need on Earth, like iron, aluminum, magnesium, and potassium. So before we enter this topic, we first have to identify some of the basic certain conditions that plants need in order to survive. Like the main ones are light, air, nutrition or nutrients, and water. So next we would then determine Mars's composition. So we already know that 95% of Mars is carbon dioxide and 78% is nitrogen, while 21% is oxygen. So next we would then determine the soil on both Earth and Mars. According to NASA, they have determined that there is enough nutrients in the soil that can create plant growth.
Okay, hello, my name is Kelly. I'm going to be talking about measuring data to solve the problem. This is going to include our basic necessities that a plant needs in order to survive, which includes light, air, water, and nutrients. And of course, we're going to measure the plant life in the biodome, as in how long it lasts before it dies, what's contaminating the rate of the growth, and anything in that nature. Methods and techniques used. Well, first things first, we have to verify that this experiment has not been tested, because if the experiment has already been tested, what's the point of redoing it? So we want to see if it's been tested. And something else, we have to confer with a natural heritage botanist, which is just somebody who knows in depth about plants, anything regarding what's the best way to grow them, the best way to supply for them, all of that stuff. Then we're going to refer with a statistician and confer with a statistician and deals with the experiment of population of plants, how long it takes to grow them, how long they last, and anything of that nature. And then we're going to conduct the experiment on Earth by traveling to Mars and grabbing a small sample, a good sample of the soil from Mars to bring back to Earth so we can test the plants out in the soil to see if it's compatible, if they're able to grow, and see how long it lasts, and to see if it's possible to grow them. And if that works, then we can move further with the experiment and create the biodome in Mars and test the plant life out there in Mars. So